You never know why someone decides to leave you, especially if they call you amazing as they leave. I mean, if you're so amazing, why are they leaving, right? And why does it feel like they're trying really, really hard to hurt you with their explanations? It's almost unbelievable. You are convinced this person will always choose you, and you always made it a point to always choose them. They accepted you for who you were, and you decided to unconditionally accept them for who they are. And then, just like that, it's over. It can feel like everything around you is falling apart really fast, especially if you had a horrible day to begin with and it's just been bad news since you woke up. You feel lost, disoriented, blindsided, betrayed, and hurt. And sometimes that culminates into anger. You resent yourself. You swore this will never happen to you again. But somehow you let yourself get here again. Your ego falls apart. What did I do wrong? What did I go wrong? Can I not let myself be vulnerable even for a second without getting hurt? Is there something wrong with me? Do they know this whole time that they didn't want me anymore and I just didn't cut it anymore? These are some questions you start to ask yourself, and it can feel like falling deeper and deeper into this well that you thought you'd never see again. Throughout the course of a relationship or whatever you had, many signs pop up, but we give the benefit of the doubt because how could we not trust the person we love or the person we really like? We see the early signs and we choose to ignore them because the people we love will never do that to us. How very naive. And of course, everything is always clearer in hindsight anyways, right? It's not you, it's me, we hear them say. I think you're the best thing to ever happen to me, but it's just bad timing. That's another one. Or maybe in another life, we could make it work. And the worst of them all, could we be friends? It's hard to not want to make them feel the same pain that these words bring to you. It's hard to not want to hurt them as they rub salt in the wound in your face. It's hard to not want to undo everything, to erase every single moment you now believe you wasted. It's hard to not want to go back and erase all those times you chose to be vulnerable. even though every fiber of your being chose not to. It's hard. It's really fucking hard. You start to understand the people in all these videos that you come across online. It starts to make sense. They deserve it, you think. They deserve all the misfortune which comes their way. You wish they just cease to exist, and so your pain may go away. You think this to yourself, crying for hours. As you cry, you know two things for sure. First is, no apology will make it feel better. They never wanted you anyways, so why act like they care now if they so blatantly chose to hurt you? The second thing is, you're the only one who's hurt. You're the only one who lost. They gained, and they're having a time of their life right now, forgetting about you in a few hours. We all have different answers to different problems. If you thought this video was going to be a solution to that problem, well, you're wrong. It's not. I never know what to do during times like those, and I don't know what you should do during times like those. I don't have any wise words or books or jokes. Nothing. I don't know how you're gonna get through this because I never know how to get through it. So why did I make you watch this entire video? What was the point? Why are you here? I want this video to serve as a reminder that life is and will always be unfair. A reminder that people can and will hurt you, and there's really nothing that you can do about it. If that answer was not enough for you, I made a video earlier talking about how to move on, and that might be helpful. But I want you to remember that there's a lesson to be learned from every negative experience. And it's up to you to pick up that lesson and figure out a way to make sure that you're smiling and you're happy in the next 2 weeks. Thank you for sticking around to the end of this video, and I hope to see you again next week.
Can't be me, I say my piece. Pretentious lifestyle, be how you live. Protect your energy, young boy with melody. You know if you help my so I can see. Society, you know you me. I pick a lifestyle, light a piece.